Hello students, I am Pooja Sharma, lecturer in English. Today we are going to learn about determiners. First of all, let us know what is determiner. A determiner is a fixing word which fixes or modifies the noun before which it comes. For example, she is a doctor. Here doctor is a noun and a is determiner because it comes before noun. Let's read the definition of determiners in detail. In English grammar, a determiner is a word or a group of words that specifies, identifies, or quantifies the noun or noun phrase that follows it. It is also known as a prenominal modifier. Basically, determiners come at the start of a noun phrase and tell more about what comes after it or them. In case of a phrase that has more than one determiner before the noun. Let's take a look at the following sentence and identify the modifier. The sentence is, that cat is very fat. Here, the word that is a determiner. The determiner moves to specify exactly which cat the speaker is referring to in order to clarify or contextualize the information. In simple words, we can say that is a determiner because it has come just before cat, which is a noun. That's why it is modifying or specifying noun, which is cat. Now let's have a look at the types of determiners. There are 6 types of determiners. Number 1, articles like a, an, the. Second is possessives like my, your, his, her, its, our, their, whose. Number 3 is demonstratives like this, that, these, those. Number 4 is numerals like 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth is ordinals like first, second, next, last. And last is quantifiers like many, few, some, every, much, a lot of, any, less. Now in this lecture we will deal with articles. Students, let's talk about articles. There are 3 articles in English, a, an and the. And articles are of 2 types. First is indefinite article and second is definite article. First of all, I am going to tell you about indefinite article. A and an are indefinite articles because they don't refer to any particular person or thing. For example, a book, an orange, a girl. These are indefinite articles. Now let's move to definite articles. The is called definite article because it refers to a particular person or a thing. Now we have 2 examples. First is the sun, second is the moon because these are particular things. Now let's move to another slide. Here we can see articles are of 3 types. First is a, second is an and third is the. Now let's know where a and an are used and what is the difference between a and an. A and an have the same meaning. A and an are indefinite articles. The difference depends on the sound at the beginning of the next word. Like, when the next word starts with a consonant sound, A is used. How? A book, a car, a dog, a frog, a lemon, a truck. You can see book starts with B, car with C, dog with D, frog with F, lemon with L, and truck with T. And all these words start with consonant sound. And which are the consonant sounds? B, C, D, F, L, T. All these are consonant sounds. Therefore, here A is used. When the next word starts with a vowel sound, an is used. For example, an apple, an egg, an insect, an orange, an umbrella, an actor. And all of you know there are 5 vowel sounds. Which are they? A, E, I, O, U. Now here, all the words which begin with A, E, I, O, U are vowel sounds. And here an is used before these words. But students, you need to be very careful regarding the sound of the letter. How? Let's have examples. Our first example is a house but an hour. Here, both the words begin with H. House, hour. But the sounds of 2 words are different. In first word, we have sound of consonant, her, house. And in second word, we have sound of a, hour. Here H is silent. That's why with house we use a and with hour we use an. In the second example, we have words an uncle but a university. Both the words begin with U, but the sounds of both are different. How? An uncle, a sound is a vowel sound. U, university. Here U, it sounds like U, Y-O-U-U, year. That's why with university we have used a and with uncle we have used an. Very good. This rule applies to all words after a or an, including adjectives, adverbs, etc. Example, a cold day, a very crazy person. Here cold and very both begin with consonant sound. And an easy lesson, an interesting class. Easy and interesting both begin with vowel sound. Therefore, we have used an. Very good. Now let's move to the uses of indefinite articles. First, before singular number. Indefinite article means a or an. It is used before singular number. For example, I have a pen. Here a means single. Second is when a singular number is introduced for the first time. For example, I met a man yesterday. Here a man, single man. That's why we use a. Next is in the sense of any. A doctor should serve patients. A doctor means any doctor. Any doctor should serve patients. Next is before persons of a profession, like a teacher. Next is before some phrases, a lot of, a few books. Now other uses are in exclamatory sentences. We can take an example. What a beautiful scene it is. It is an exclamatory sentence. Here we have used a. Next is to make a common noun of a proper noun. Tendulkar is a proper noun, but when we use his name as a common noun, like he is a Tendulkar, then we use a. Next is to refer to an unknown person. Whenever we are talking about a person whom we don't know, then we use a before his or her name. Like, yesterday a Mrs. Preeti met me. I don't know who Mrs. Preeti is. That's why I have used a. Next is words which refer to whole numbers, weights or measures, like a liter, a pound. Next is to express speed, price, ratio, etc. For example, apples cost ₹50 a kilo. A kilo is referred to price. That's why we have used a kilo. Now students, I am going to give you an exercise to do. You have to fill in the blanks with a or an. First sentence is, I want dash apple from that basket. Second, I borrowed dash pencil from my friend. Third, he bought dash umbrella to go out in rain. Next, our neighbors have dash cat and dash dog. Next, copper is dash useful metal. Next, he is not dash honorable man. Next, Aladdin had dash wonderful lamp. Next, he returned after dash hour. Next sentence is, I sold dash ox and dash cow. Next, he is dash Shakespeare. Next, he drives 80 km dash hour. And the last sentence is, she has dash lot of story books. Now students, it was all about indefinite articles a or and an. Now you have to do this exercise and write all the answers in the comment box. And I will tell you about the answers of this exercise in the next session. Till then, do your best. Have a nice day. Thank you.